What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is doing well on this Sunday. Now, before we get down, I do want to say to everybody that's in the eye of the winter storm Fern, I hope that you guys are doing well and everyone is safe on this morning. I did hear that there were a lot of people that lost power, but here in North Kakalaki, hasn't too much went down. There is a dusting, there is ice out there, but it's nothing like they predicted. And in fact, I want a refund on all of my damn groceries. But anyway, all jokes aside, I hope everybody has everything that they need to stay fed and to stay safe. So let's go ahead and get down. And I want to talk about this Anton Daniels situation, right? So a few days ago, Anton and Corey Holcomb had an explosive battle on the Corey Holcomb show, and they really got into it. Now, Corey was challenging Anton to say something bad about white men because he feels like all Anton does is basically pander to white men. And as a result of that, Anton always conjures up the most disrespectful and worst thing that he can say about black people, right? So what I want to do right here is play you a little bit of their back and forth and just a specific part of where it seems like they were going to come to blows, and then I'll be back.
Still talking around, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it, and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not a kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the black people right now. You doing the easy. What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
Nah, see, let me tell you something, homie.
I don't tell you.
I don't suck.
Yeah, you do. You do.
So fix
you doing it right now.
I don't suck. Homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with
no. I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no.
From Detroit,
say
right
I
now.
Suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
All right, so a few moments after that, Anton did invite Corey to go out back and they could squabble it out or whatever the case may be. Me personally, how I feel about the situation, I think that Anton was sent to try to destroy Corey's platform. I'm just keeping it real. And if he wasn't sent, he came there with that agenda. And it was very clear in my estimation. Now, every time I look at Anton Daniels, he's just disparaging black people. He has nothing good to say about black people whatsoever. And it's pretty obvious that he even knows that he's controversial because when you look at TikTok, he has about 50 profiles. Every time I see a few go down, there are 10 more that go up. I don't know how many phones he has. I don't know how many people are working on his behalf. But every time I turn around, there's a new TikTok account displaying his content. Now, as it pertains to this argument, there are a lot of people that feel that Anton got the better of Corey. They even went so far to say that Corey is not intelligent enough to have a conversation with Anton dealing with any type of political topics and things of that nature. Then you have other people that feel that Corey absolutely stood on business, got in his face, and challenged Anton to basically say that he polished his knobs again, and Anton did not say it. And then you have others that feel that he already said it one time, so why does he need to reiterate it? If you're going to do something, then do it. And they feel like Corey didn't do anything. Ultimately, the consensus is that both of them didn't want any smoke with each other, right? However, I do feel if Anton had said it again, Corey would have stole off on him. I really do. But anyway, after the blow up, they both went to their platforms and started talking about the situation. You have Anton saying that Corey was shaken as if he was afraid. Corey started roasting him and his wife and talking about Anton's child, I believe his daughter or whatever the case may be. And Corey went straight to hell with this situation. Now, before we get into these clips, I do want to mention, I believe that when everything was over on the initial show where Corey and Anton got into it, and Corey started cursing Anton out, I believe that Anton was with his girlfriend and his wife knows about it. Like, she's cool with the girl or whatever the case may be. So that's an interesting dynamic that Anton has going on there. But anyway, what I want to do right here is play you a clip of Anton's wife. I believe her name is Retta Monique. Could be pronouncing the first name wrong or whatever. And then I want to play you guys a clip of Corey roasting Anton's wife and also roasting Anton's daughter. And then Kwame Brown chimes in because Kwame seems to be on Corey Holcomb's side in all of this. and Anton actually calls Kwame out. So I want you guys to check out these few clips, and then I'll be back.
This is the fun shit.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person when he's angry. He blacks out.
All right. Now, she look like she'll be like, I'll be with this little fat. Baby.
Kwame Brown used to be on my nuts. Kwame is supposed to be better than the dusty nigga spending all of his time hanging around.
You a clout chasing, little short, no neck having ass dummy. Don't worry about me being on your. You got a man on your. You say your wife suck your every night. You got a man sucking your every night. So you ain't got to worry about me. Matter of fact, if I shave my facial hair and put on a wig, me and your wife will look alike. You ugly mother. Don't ever come up here and disrespect me like that with that gorilla mouth you got. All right. Now, again, you done talked to two people that don't mind kicking you up there anywhere you want to go. And now you done when you talking to me. I don't got no wife. I don't got none of that. You do. And I'm going to show you why you should leave like me alone. And you should leave Corey alone too. But now you want to play tough guy. So let's play tough guy. Now you got to get some more hospital stays. Dumb, stupid dummy. I can't help it that they bullied you and stuffed you in locker. I was the when your dumb out of the locker. I was the nice 7-foot guy that can fight good, that was helping look like you out of the locker. But no, you want to argue with me. So now I got to throw your little dumb in the locker. You want to be a gangster at 40. What a dummy. Everything I said to you happened. You ain't get to match no energy. One day from Corey Holcomb saying what he was saying, guess what you were doing? I quit. I'm broken. I'm so broken. You sad nigga, you should have stayed in your lane. Now you're broken. I move around this freely. I don't need security. You talking to one of them stump round nigga. You say I don't be nowhere?
You use your paper to you would normally never be around. You ugly what? You ugly what? You brag on having no children out of wedlock. You got a picture of his daughter? I'm a dirtbag. You got a picture of his daughter? This brag on not having no children out of wedlock. What happened, D? This man said he ain't got no children out of wedlock.
That's Cool Mo daughter.
That's who?
Not Cool Mo D, Cool Mo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids. That gonna be buying like you after a while.
We gotta protect our babies. Babies. Under no circumstances will I ever allow for my daughter to go under. So wait a minute. Are you guys telling me, some of you, because I see the overwhelming majority of you are logical, are you guys telling me that it is okay for people to go after underage children? I have to figure out how to pick up the pieces. I have to figure out how to pick. Corey, he won. Corey and Craig, you win. You win, I give up. I have to figure out what collateral damage happened after that. You guys win. I got to figure out how to pick up the pieces. Family is in shambles. Daughter is in shambles. Literally having my wife take her over to get evaluated and figure it out because crying inside of the principal's office trying to figure out what to do. Know what long-term damage that could make. Our entire life, we've done everything to protect our child, ensured that she's never, ever, ever needed anything whatsoever. Pray for me and my family. And at this point, I've been advised not to say anything else about it. So that's all I've been authorized to say. Had a couple emergency phone calls. The only thing that I can say at this point is that I can't say anything else about it. First, I need to go and make sure that my daughter is okay. And so it's a lot of tests. I'm not sure if she got to get pulled out of school for the rest of the year. This may affect her in that way.
All right, so after Anton and Corey had that fallout, I knew that the roast was coming from Corey. Corey is a comedian, and I knew that he was going to poke fun. Now, for those of you who've been listening to me for years, I've talked about Corey before, and I told you that one of the things that I don't like about Corey is how he disrespects women. I understand he's a comedian, and he's going to say certain things, but some of the things he says about women, to me, does not fall underneath the comedic realm. But for others, I guess it's fair game. But although I know that Corey can take it to hell because I think that he's a fantastic comedian, I didn't expect him to go after Anton's daughter. And that's so disrespectful. It was uncalled for, and you should never go after people's children. Now, when you look at this situation, Anton is dealing with a two-headed monster in Kwame and Corey, because when it comes to roasting, I don't think that Anton wants to get on social media and go back and forth with those two. We already know what they're about, right? They're going to take them down each and every damn time. But in the last video that I played you all, it seems as though that Anton is seeking legal counsel as it pertains to the Corey Holcomb situation and exposing his daughter, who is a minor, you know what I'm saying, talking about her and dragging her and things of that nature. Now, there are a lot of people that don't believe that Anton's daughter has seen any of this rubbish online as it pertains to her, and that Anton is just pulling the sympathy card here, which could be something to pay close attention to, because there's another situation that could possibly go down with comedian Cristina Payne, because there's a video circulating around where Corey Holcomb actually put paws in her face. I want you guys to check out this clip, and I'll be back. All right, so we just saw that despicable display of behavior on the part of Corey. Now, Cristina says that their rift goes back decades because she declined to sleep with Corey, and it just went downhill from there. And then Cristina says back in June of 2024, there was another situation where she was having a conversation with a fellow comedian, and Corey Holcomb butted in and started calling her out of her name. And then she said in December, this is where the footage comes from, they were standing outside of Hollywood Improv and they started roasting each other, and she got the best of Corey, and that's when he got mad and put paws on her. And just to be clear, that incident took place in December of 2024, so those two incidents happened the same year. And then after that incident transpired in December, they both got restraining orders against one another. And she said that literally that her lawyer was able to get the footage the day after the court appearance for this restraining order. And she did an interview, and TMZ was asking her if she was going to press charges, and she was unclear. But the one thing she kept stating was that she was in fear for her life. But I do believe that she's going to move forward with something. I just feel like she's going to get the right people around her to protect her, because at the end of the day, there is no excuse unless your life is in danger. And still, that's questionable, because if you can get away, I would choose to get away. But at the end of the day, if your life is in danger, then I understand it. But in no way, shape, or form should you ever put your hands on a female, in no scenario other than what I just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Now, Corey is saying that the video that's out there is not telling the whole story. He's basically saying that there was something that happened before that. Cristina said that there was a gun in play before the incident took place, that he gave it to another female comedian and she went stashed it somewhere. So it's just a lot of moving parts to this particular story. But anyway, I'm gonna let this all go. I want you guys to feel free to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about everything I discussed in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. I'll check you guys out later. Be safe.
Tough News TV. We out.